at school. Well, I'm going to reveal the game changer in income to you here, so I want you to listen very, very carefully, because what I'm going to reveal has been based on real-life street-smart experience. But before I do, if you don't know who this handsome devil is, my name's Ian Marsh, and I spend my time helping people become certified street-smart business consultants. Now, coming back to the topic of the day, which is the highest paid skill on the planet. I'm going to share it with you, but before I do, I want you to understand there are always choices in life, okay? And so when you're leaving skill, many people make a choice, and they're either going to choose low-paying skills or they're going to choose high-paying skills. And so knowing what you now know, I don't know, perhaps some of you may have wished that you chose a higher-paying skill than what you developed. But you know, there's always the future. Tomorrow is another day. So if you choose low-paying skills, a lot of the time they're things like, for example, admin, etc., etc. Even though they work really hard and they're responsible for the success of a company in many ways, they're not rewarded usually as much as these other high-paying skills that I'm about to speak to. Now, I don't know if you realise or not, I was reading Forbes the other day, and 35% of workers, the stats in the US are very similar to the stats in Australia, 35% of the workforce right now is freelance, okay? A freelance workforce. Now, a lot of those people that are freelancing are doing low-paying work and developing low-paying skills. So if you've got the choice and you've got to develop a skill, why not develop a high-paying skill, I say? So let me speak to these high-paying skills, and there's really three of them. So the first one is sales, or really communication, influencing. That's really one of the number one highest-paying skills on the planet. A few examples of that, we'll look at the politicians of the day. Even though they don't make a lot of money, they're very powerful. Okay, you have a look at the actors that are on screen. What are they really doing? They're communicating. You have a look at people that make sales. You know, salespeople make so much money when they're good at it. That is one of the highest paying skills that you can develop. Another one is marketing. Okay, so with marketing, if you can develop a message that's going to the right market, using the right media, you can dial up as much income as you want to generate, because those two skills alone are what allowed me to create much of the success that I have today. Is, you see, I was a typical electrical contractor back in the day, working really hard, lucky to make 50k a year for myself. You know all the hard luck stories, I got plenty of them. And it wasn't until I met my first business mentor, and he taught me these skills of sales and marketing. And when he did, within 3 years I'd built one of the largest air conditioning companies in Australia. That's how powerful these skills are. And believe me, these skills, they're not like rocket science to learn. You've just got to be committed to wanting to understand them. So now, I said there were three. The third skill that is one of the highest paying skills out there is actually speaking. Much like I'm speaking to you right now. Learning how to convey your message to the masses and help them understand is one very, very powerful skill. So if you focused on these three areas and got really, really good at them, you're going to see that your income will increase proportionally to the level of skill that you develop. Is that making sense? So here's another example that I'm going to show you. When people develop these skills, the impact that it can have on their world. Where is my little furry friend here? Okay, this person, his name's Mark. Now, he developed a lot of very, very powerful skills. He was making 6 figures as an engineer, okay? But he had a cap on the income he could make, and he was doing very long hours. 60-odd hours a week was pretty normal for him. Extremely good engineer, Mark Burkhart. Well, I taught him these key skills. So I taught him sales skills, I taught him marketing skills, I taught him communication skills, and I taught him how to optimize a business as a street smart business consultant. In a very short period of time, he'd more than tripled his income that he was making as an engineer, and he was at the top of his field there. But more importantly, he's now also built an amazing company of his own. It's called Regal Bloodstock. You can check it out. So his income has just skyrocketed, and he now lives the life on his terms, not somebody else's. And this is where I'm coming from when it comes to the highest paid skill on the planet. It boils down to all of these skills. You think about them: sales, marketing, and speaking. What do they help someone do? Well, they help someone make more money. Okay, that's really what they do. If you're great at sales, you can help someone make more money in sales. If you're great at marketing, you can help someone make more sales in their business. If you're great at communication, then you can get that message out there that helps someone, including yourself, make money. And these are the core fundamental skills that you can develop as a business consultant, and that's why we get rewarded so well in what we do, because we've developed these skills to a very high level. And here's a good thing as well: you don't have to master each of these areas. What you need to do as a business consultant is recognize when a business is lacking in these areas and know who to go to so that you can rectify it. So if you're not good at sales, that's okay, but you can get your hands on a great sales trainer to bring into the company to improve the company. You get me? So that's what we do. We're really detectives as business consultants, but here's why being a business consultant is one of the highest paying vocations on the planet. Let me give you an example. If I find my pen, let's just say you're helping a business owner and you help them make an extra, let's just keep it simple, help them make an extra 100K, okay, in their business. Do you think if you help them make 100K, say in a month, do you think they would mind giving you 10K in return? Because they're only sharing part of a profit they never would have had without you. Is that making sense? So, to recap, the point that I'm making is that there are low-paying skills out there and there are high-paying skills out there. I don't know about you, but I want to get the best return on my time possible. And I also want to be in a vocation that's very rewarding. And I do believe that business consulting is one of the simplest, most lucrative and personally rewarding careers on the planet. Why am I talking about this now? Well, I'm about to do another training. And again, those of you that don't know me, I'm different to a lot of people. I individually hold people's hands. I've got a very boutique business. I only take on a few people that I feel have the potential to create very successful consulting practices, and I work with them over 12 months and help them get certified as Street Smart Business Consultants. Now, if that appeals to you, if you love the idea of making great money by helping other people succeed in business, then I'd love to have a chat to you. If you have a look down below, there'll be a link there, or up above, or wherever I've put the link, and we can have a conversation and see if it could be the right career for you. So again, key points: focus on your outcomes that you want to achieve. If it's improving your income levels, then just start to improve your skills where the high reward skills are, not the low reward skills. I hope that makes sense. Until next time, Ian Marsh signing off. And again, if you want to have a talk to me, have a look for the link down below, and we can see if and how I might be able to help you learn more about this incredible world we're in. Till next time, bye for now.